So next topic, Matt Hardy, my second favorite wrestler. I love the Hardy Boys, but the thing that has been happening to Matt Hardy has just been he's been going downhill this past month, but he is finally, with the help of WWE, Vince McMahon and Johnny Laurinaitis, he has gone to rehab. I don't know what day this is for him. I haven't been keeping track, but
Yeah, that is another great thing about WWE, giving people second chances.
giving people second chances, exactly.
And
And they've given Jeff Hardy, I don't know how many chances, but I mean Jeff Hardy, I really do think he is cleaned up now. I mean, he has a daughter, he's married now. I mean, he's been with Beth Britt for, it's almost 2012 now. He's been with her for, oh my gosh,
For a while
over 10 years now.
now. Yeah.
And he finally married her after they had their kids. So I think Jeff really needs to come back to WWE.
I know. Him and Matt are such.
Him and Matter, yeah.
I think that's,
And-
they recognize that good talent like that, and that's why they do give them some chances.
Exactly. But here's the thing: is I don't know if they're gonna, like, if they came back. I don't think they'd come back as a tag team because, or maybe they would to boost up the tag team division, because what tag team is there really right now? Air Boom. That is the gayest.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I love Kofi Kingston, but I hate Evan Bourne. But it's like, yeah, way to go, Evan. Yeah, you too, Kofi. You know what I mean? Like, that's stupid. Anyway, he's went to rehab thanks to WWE and all that stuff, and he said after rehab he's gonna open up a wrestling school. I would like to go to the wrestling school, but
He would be good for that too. I mean, just from the videos I've seen, like the Matt Hardy story and stuff, like how when they were growing up.
the Matt and Jeff Hardy story.
Very
you know
good
what I mean?
video. Everyone should watch it.
And possible WWE return. What do you think about it for Matt Hardy?
If he can get his.
If he can get his act together,
Yep.
if he is successful from rehab and does a good wrestling school and cleans up and decides he wants to wrestle and hopefully maybe have his 2 major surgeries on his back,
I would love to see Matt and Jeff take team.
I
again.
would love to see them tag team again, and I would also love to see them in singles division.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, Jeff, he's a one-time WWE champion and a 2-time World Heavyweight champion. I really think they should have given Jeff Hardy the championship longer. He's a 3-time world champion, but, well, 4-time if you count TNA. But, I mean, they gave Jeff Hardy the WWE championship. How long? A month? Because they had,
wasn't very long.
because they made the feud between Matt and Jeff, which I think was the stupidest thing. Because I know they like to wrestle with each other, but I mean the whole backstory around it, like saying Matt burnt down his house and all that stuff, I think that was just so stupid. But I really hope Matt and Jeff too come back to WWE because they're my favorite. And so
Yeah. Speaking, we have a lot of returns that we're talking about. Next, Booker T.
Booker T. I'm really excited for this because he's my, like, I don't know, 6th favorite wrestler
Definitely
or
up
so. So I love Booker T. I mean, I really think he should, I mean, he's a commentator on SmackDown. I'm sorry. He's a commentator on SmackDown right now, but, like, SmackDown needs so much talent right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because what do they have? Randy Orton and Sheamus?
Yeah, Friday night they definitely need to
They need
boost it
talent.
up a little.
They
Yeah.
need talent.
He brings so much energy too. and
He
I
does.
know
He brings so much energy. I mean, like, once he just gets down on that one knee and does this, I mean, people go crazy. Spinneroonie, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to see the Spinneroonie.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And, I mean, if face or heel, you gotta love Booker T. No matter if he was King Booker or he was the five-time World Heavyweight Champion or WCW, which, whatever. You know, you gotta love him. So, next, Survivor Series.
Yes.
I am excited. We're getting this one.
Yep. It's gonna be awesome.
This is
of
gonna be
course.
great. Matches. What are the matches? There's a few. I mean, we haven't really, or they haven't really booked any matches. Like, I mean, they might have. They might just be building up to it, but no matches have gotten out there. But we do know that The Rock and Cena are going to be on the same team, and there's going to be a traditional 5-on-5 tag team match, which I love Survivor Series, and that's because of the tag team matches.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Plus, it'll be nice to actually see The Rock actually.
Exactly.
In an
like
event.
in ring wrestling, and he brings so much energy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like
it's bugged me that since he came back, you know,
he's just been
like
via
satellite and
exactly.
talking to him, and it's like, oh come on, I thought he was gonna actually wrestle or something.
And I want Cena to lose.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
You're not a huge Cena fan.
I hate Cena.
I like Cena, but I don't love him.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you just kind of got to agree with him of what he says.
Yeah.
Like I don't like Alberto Del Rio either, but I like him better than Cena. But
ouch. Continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But so like
due to time constraints, we're just making a second video to get some predictions for pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell right here. I remember when I was little, I was too afraid to say Hell in a Cell because I thought my mom would get mad at me. Alright. First match, Kelly versus Beth Phoenix.
You know, it's really weird. Like the pay-per-view events, when you watch and they have the divas or anything, it's like they come out, it's like 2 minutes long, if that, and it's over. And
it's always nice to see him though.
That's very true.
And by the way, I'm really sorry for interrupting. Whatever happened to Maurice? She's my favorite diva. I want her to be the Divas champion. She's hot.
Maybe there'll be a surprise return. You never know.
She's still here. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, she's pretty nice.
You were saying?
I would say, I think Kelly's gonna win.
Again? For the third time in a row?
Yeah.
I think Beth Phoenix is gonna win this time because Kelly has beaten her surprisingly twice in a row at pay-per-views. And it's always been Beth Phoenix versus her. It's never been Natalya. Natalya never got her shot against Kelly. It's always been Beth Phoenix. And with this one, they're kind of doing the whole Randy Orton and Christian thing. They're doing it over and over, and I don't like that.
Yeah, they're definitely.
That's why SmackDown's
playing that one out.
That's why I don't watch SmackDown. SmackDown, a couple nights ago. What was the main event? Randy Orton versus Christian. What was that? The 7th time?
It's been quite a few times.
That's dumb. Don't do that. Do maybe 2 or 3. Done.
Yeah, because they need to leave something, you know, for the pay-per-view and the big matches.
Because it wasn't that big of a feud. And, like, I love Christian, but, I mean, he's such a bad actor. Like, when he went up against, like Triple H, he's like, no, why are you doing this to me? No, you could tell. He was not serious at all. Like, whatever. I think Beth Phoenix is going to win, though, because all that stuff. Sin Cara 1 versus Sin Cara 2.
This is just really high on the weird scale.
This is. I don't like this. I mean, I like Sin Cara a little, but...
So it's like good one versus
It's good
bad
one versus bad one, exactly. And like Sin Cara 1 would be the blue guy, the good guy. Sin Cara 2 was blue, now he's black. He's the bad guy. I think Sin Cara 1 is going to win this one though, the good guy, because Sin Cara 2, the bad guy, has been getting kind of, not really the best of Sin Cara 1, but he's kind of gotten on his nerves and whatnot.
I guess I'll have to go with the bad one then,
The bad
just
one?
so we're not picking the same guy, because I have no idea on this match.
Yeah, he doesn't watch SmackDown. I mean, neither really do I, but gotta catch up. Next one, Sheamus versus Christian. I'm going with Sheamus on this one because Christian has been getting the best of Sheamus. Cost him the Intercontinental Championship twice, and I was so mad when Cody Rhodes went against Sheamus on Friday because I'm like, they're obviously going to have Christian come out, but I'm really hoping they wouldn't. You know what they did? Why, they had Christian come out.
Of course. Yeah, Sheamus, you know, I really used to not like Sheamus at all, but now since he's, I don't know, kind of a face.
Scott here, he's basically as white as Sheamus.
That's the only reason I like the guy, because it's someone that's actually whiter than me.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit of, well, I wouldn't say tan, but
Not really.
I don't know. But yeah, the old human jar of mayonnaise.
And the great white shark.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Yeah, I'm gonna have to take
Go
Sheamus.
Sheamus. Yeah, me too. Randy Orton versus Mark Henry. I don't know.
The whole Mark Henry thing that they've played out, I think, is just pretty much dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out and hurting people's knees.
Coming out, hurting people, building them up to the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't really think any time has been Mark Henry's time to win the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, he won the ECW Championship way back when, and then Matt Hardy beat him for it. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with Orton on this one because Mark Henry's been coming out and beating him up and doing all that crap. But then on SmackDown, I love this. Mark Henry came out, slammed him, and then Mark Henry was like, he went like out of the ring or something like that. He came back in or whatever. Randy Orton, boom, RKO. You didn't see that because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I missed that.
But it was pretty cool because Mark Henry always said, he can't do the RKO on me.
I'm gonna take Randy Orton too.
I'm gonna take Randy Orton.
The thing is, it's like you gotta think almost that during their match, one of these guys that Mark Henry hurt before is gonna come out.
Exactly,
and do
exactly.
something,
You don't know. Is it gonna be Kane? Is it gonna be Big Show? I want Big Show.
Yeah.
I want Big Show, or
It's
even
just-
both of them.
That was kind of in the back of my mind, like, well, they're gonna have that match. One of those guys is gonna come out and
But
be
it's-
the difference, and
But it's Hell in a Cell.
there's
But
still.
also Kane, back in the day, broke the door off the Hell in a Cell versus Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. So
Yeah.
with both of them or one of them, I'm sure they can break down the door. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Orton on this one too. Cena, Punk, Del Rio. I don't want Cena to win, but he's only had the championship for like a couple weeks. He's only had the championship for a couple weeks. Del Rio just had it. CM Punk hasn't had it for a while, but this feud's mostly on Del Rio and Cena. But CM Punk deserved his rematch.
I think Punk's actually gonna take this one.
I want Punk to win this one, and I think I'll just go with it. I'll just go with Punk winning this one. So
Yeah.
that's our Hell in a Cell. Next video is going to be a couple seconds away, and that's going to be getting out of the wrestling thing. We're doing movies.
Yeah. So,
So-
look for that follow up, and that's our predictions
That's
for
that's
tonight.
that's it. I wish we had a remote for this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God, sometimes it's like Fatty's got to sit down.